take the hit, take the hit, take the hit. Welcome back to FPL Take the Hit. You're here with Mick and Joff, and you are joining us for our Game Week 27 Hit Squad. All right, mate. Let's just jump straight into a job. Let's kick it off with our goalkeeper of the week. Who we got?
Yeah, it's just like he's been our name on the team sheet, our first name on the team sheet for the past few weeks. So Dean Henderson, he's just in amazing form as usual. Didn't keep it clean last time out, but he got 2 double-digit hauls in the previous 2 weeks, and I think he's a great shout at home to Brighton, Mick. And who is our first in the defence?
Defense. I'm gonna take my boy Doherty, Joffy. Boy, I'm gonna jump on Doherty this week for Wolves. For a Wolves team that are coming into some really nice fixtures. They've got a nice, tasty one at home to Norwich, so I think there could be a clean sheet there. And we all know Norwich, they're not the best defenders, especially away from Carrow Road. So I can see the Wolves putting a few past them at Molineux, and we can see what Doherty does. I mean, he's been on the wrong side of a couple of misses from his fellow teammates lately. So I'm thinking that's going to turn at Norwich, mate. But who you got in defence, mate?
Yeah, no, good shout there. I think that, look, I mean, obviously this is just the same. He's on our team every week. Trent Alexander-Arnold, he's got 12 assists this season. He's either got 5 points or more in his last 10 game weeks. He's just, the guy's a beast, let's be honest. He should be in everyone's team. He's so expensive. 7.7. That's the most I've ever seen a defender. 7.7. So, so get him in.
Worth every penny, mate.
Oh, it definitely is worth every penny. And, who is the last that we got at the back, Mick?
Lastly, we've just got a nice little budget filler in there. We've got Egan for Sheffield there. So we're expecting a clean sheet from Sheffield United at home to Brighton, because Brighton have been quite poor of late. So nice easy one there, mate. Let's move on to our midfield.
All right. So kicking us off is our captain, most likely in this team, Mohamed Salah. So obviously he blanked last time out, but he came off early in the Champions League. So I feel like he's a really good option this week. He's a great option every week, let's be honest. And so last time out he played West Ham. He got goal assist. He got 14 points. So expecting something similar from Mohamed. And who is the next we've got in the midfield, Mick?
Well, next up, we're thinking. I'm thinking of just Sun replacements here, mate. I mean, our next couple of actually pretty much every one of the next 3 we're going to talk about, our midfielders are all really good Sun replacements. So first one I'm going to say is actually his patriot, his fellow teamsman, Ali. Now he hasn't done much of late. I get that, but so he had 5 attempts against Villa in the last game week. So that's just from the last game week alone. But if you go even beyond that, in the last 4 game weeks, Ali, he's created 3 chances, not too much, but he's had 10 goal attempts, pretty good, 9 shots inside the box. So, his stats are okay. They're a bit middling, but I mean, coming up against, London derby, against Chelsea, Ali loves a London derby. We know that. And especially with Son being out, who are they going to play up front, Job? Is it going to be Mora? Will it be Ali?
Yeah.
I'm not sure who they're going to play as their striker now that the Son's injured. So it's going to be interesting to see. Maybe Sally's a sneaky double OP option, Job.
I like it.
Take us on to our next midfielder.
So next up is another Sun replacement, 8 million for Manchester United, Bruno Fernandes. We've spoken about him on the podcast and on the preview. And if you haven't heard, this guy is in unbelievable form for the season. So he obviously came here from Sporting Lisbon. He's got 15 goals and 15 assists in all comps in 30 games. And 8 goals, 7 assists in the Portuguese League, and Europa League has been with some nice stats as well. So he's on free kicks, hit the post already in the Premier League. I think he's definitely someone you've got to keep an eye on. Like maybe if you don't want to take a big risk, don't bring him in yet. But same time, no one owns him, so it could be explosive. Who knows? And who else have we got in the midfield, Mick?
Next up, we've got Adama Traore, the man who loves wearing tight shirts. He's on fire, this guy. He's really improved this season, having a real breakout season for me. He's very creative. He just dominates down that right wing. He can skin anyone alive on that right wing. So, I mean, he's created 8 chances in the last 4 game weeks, which is pretty much up there in the top 10. And he's been popping some shots too, and his shots are always menacing, always on target. He's had 4 on target in the last 4, so not too bad. But I mean, for his price point under 6 million, he's a great option, especially with these Wolves fixtures coming up at home to Norwich too. kind of a no-brainer.
Why not?
All right, Joff, take us on to our forward line.
So speaking of at home to Norwich, Mr. Jimenez. I mean, I think he's got to be the vice captain in our team this week. He's definitely a captain choice for many if they go that way. It seems a little bit risky at times because you've got Salah in that amazing form, but he could go big here. I mean, they're due to get spanked at Norwich, aren't they? They are, let's be honest. But yeah, I think that Jimenez, he should add, let's be honest, he should add to his 11 goals this season, or maybe his 6 assists this season, but he should add to it one of those. Hopefully both. Who's next, Mick? Who we got next?
Next up, I'm going to take my boy Firmino, Jeff. I'm going to take Bobby the Teeth, only because his stats are just off the chain. I mean, I'm considering taking him out of my team, but I just can't. I mean, when you look at the stats, he sits top for goal attempts, 14 in the last 4 game weeks. He sits well above anybody for chances created out of any forward in the league in the last 4 game weeks. He's 11 chances created in the last 4.
Damn.
His closest rival is literally on 6 attempts is Haller. Haller. Which is crazy to even think about that. I mean, obviously strikers don't create that much, but Firmino as a striker, he really does.
Playmaker.
Yeah. And when it comes to shots in the box, he's on top place, just alongside Jimenez with 14 shots inside the box in the last 4 game weeks. So stats-wise, insane. West Ham are terrible. Firmino, great option, Joff. Give me our last striker.
All right, our last striker. Mick put him in his team last week. He's the businessman. He is Danny Ings, and he's due to get 9 points. He's got 9 points 6 times this season, and he might get 9 points in this week as well. So I think that's that's a pretty good shout right there. He loves his 3 bonuses, this guy. So Danny Ings, last time out he played Villa, he got 13 points. So I think a really good option this week for sure, Mick. And who is our goalkeeper on the bench?
So on the bench, we've gone for Popey. Nick Pope is playing this Bournemouth team that have been a little bit lackluster of late. So hoping that Burnley can keep a clean sheet there. All right, Joff, take us on to our first on the bench.
So first on the bench, Saka from Arsenal. So we didn't really want to go too expensive here with Arsenal. And we think, at 4.5, he got an assist last week. He might be like a permanent fixture in this team now. He seems like he's going to like these youngsters since he played Nketiah as well last game. So looking forward to see what happens there, but a good first choice on the bench. And who is second choice on the bench, Mick?
Second up, I'm going to go with Basham. Good old Basham down at Sheffield. Again, just looking for a clean sheet against Brighton, and fairly confident of that, especially coming into their blank game week in 28. So let's go with Basham for this one. Joff, take us on to our last bench option.
All right, so last on the bench, we've got Ward, just basically making up the numbers, to be honest, but he's got Newcastle at home, and, he used to actually have a good crack down that right wing back in the day. So he's due to have a good crack again in this game, maybe.
Yeah, why not? I like it. Excellent, mate. All right, well, that's the Hit Squad all wrapped up, mate. Just a quick shout out to our FPL Take the Hit t-shirts. If anybody out there is interested in any of them, please hit us up on a DM on Twitter or Insta. We do have an online shop coming very soon, so watch out for that one at fpltakethehit.com. That should be up and running very soon, mate. But before we go, Joff, we're going to get into our comment of the week, which is something we're going to start up very, very, very soon as right now. Prime Pants, that's right. So Prime Pants wrote in. He said that he's asking what happened to Mick's backdrop. Where is the giraffe and the mattress that Mick used to have in his backdrop? So that one gave me quite the chuckle. So thank you for that one, guys. And a big thank you to everyone out there that does write in and comment for us, and everyone out there that gives us likes and subscribes and tells their friends. Thank you to everyone out there as well. Yeah. We really appreciate all the love we get on our channel.
That's it. And all the love that you guys, some of the comments, saying, great video and stuff like that. It means a lot. We really always appreciate. We probably don't say it enough, but we really appreciate all the love you guys give us. So thank you all.
Thank you very much, guys. All right, Jeff, well, that's about it from us, mate. As we said, FPL Take the Hit. Always remember to stay positive.
Keep chasing them green arrows, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Take the hit, take the hit, take the hit.